no clips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State, you're gonna laugh. But bro, he can straight up play. He know the verticals and size twitch, but more than the metric.
Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Dan Savage, Draft Guru, coming at you with a prospect for the fall of 2025. We're here, people. We're 3 weeks away, man. And you're going to be hearing this kid's name come draft weekend in April. And just wait a second. On an off week, by far the best beard on YouTube. All right. I'm going to be talking about a kid. I don't want it to come off as like I'm shitting on him, because I am not. But I'm not one of these guys that comes out here and just talks rainbows and sunshine and unicorns about prospects. I give you both sides of the coin. No one does that. But that's why I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And my rankings are up there. Let's see. My 2025 rankings are up there, of course, for the draft. My 2024 rankings are up there for the draft. Compare, we can't do nothing to 2025. And it takes, a good 3 to 4 years to properly grade a whole draft class. But players, go look at my 2024 players. I had players not even ranked by other people. They all got drafted, made teams. Other guys had people in the top 5. I didn't even have them ranked because I knew they sucked. They were all there. Go check. All right, getting back to this kid, man. His name is Wade Woody. What a name, bro. He must have got picked on when Toy Story was out, but he's a big kid, so I don't think so, man. This kid is 6'4", 240. I'm telling you, bro, this is the year I'm starting to see a lot of bigger linebackers in the middle. At least one of them is a goon. And I don't want to come off like I'm shitting on this kid. 2024, he went off, man. He had 83 tackles. Also, if you like the video, subscribe. It all costs a dime. 83 tackles, 10 for loss, 3 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 1 interception, 9 quarterback hurries. All right. Great production. He also had great production in 2023. Not as good as 2024, but good production in 2023. Now, here's the other side of the coin. Because no other fucking people, excuse my language, no other draft people out there give you both sides of the coin. They just talk about T-Mac and Austin Gentry. And it's amazing, man. You'll get like 10 million draft channels, and all they do is talk about 2 people. It truly shows you who watches football and who doesn't. But like I said, I don't want to come off like I'm shitting on this kid, but he plays for Clemson. And if you know, you know. I have draft grades, and I'm talking high draft grades. I'm not lying. In the first 3 rounds, I got 6 Clemson defensive linemen with draft grades. And 3 out of those 6, I'm talking like top 10. 2 for sure, top 10. I mean, top 10 overall picks in the draft. Clemson's defensive line is loaded. Their backups are loaded. Their backups are going to get drafted. And I've done their backups. I've dropped them all already. Yet all these other YouTube channels who've even gotten to Clemson, they only know 2 guys. Yet I've dropped 6. So what I'm trying to get at is, me in my old age, I could be making tackles behind that Clemson defensive line. I've said it a million times. look at any great linebacker, any great middle linebacker in the history of football, he always had a very, very good defensive line. You're only as good as your D line is when you're a linebacker. It is what it is. Anyone who knows ball will tell you the exact same truth, man. It is. But yo, this kid's a freak. Big kid, thick, 6'4", 240. Gets after the quarterback, has pep in his step. Uh, he's we don't got to even talk about what he can do inside the tackle box versus the run. He also has flash speed, above average speed, where he can get to the quarterback, disrupt the play, get into the backfield, and he's also not a liability if he has to cover a tight end. Some people are a lot higher on him than I am because I tend to overthink things, and I'm saying, how would he perform on Temple? How would he perform Kansas? These are things you have to, like, when you scout and really look into things, that's the way you have to look at these things. Because he might not go to an NFL team with a really good defensive line, and then he's getting pummeled. So you have to think about stuff like that. And when you draft, you also have to think down the road too. But I'm getting weird. So give me a few. I'll be dropping some tape. Wade Woods, linebacker, Clemson, 6'4", 240, crazy athletic, plays with a mean streak. I don't have any weaknesses so far, but he's just playing on he has a sick defensive line in front of him, man. What I'm saying is he's running free. But I think the downfall of Clemson is going to be that offense, man. I think the offense is going to keep them from that ACC championship. It's a coin flip right now, in my opinion. It's either Clemson or Miami. Just my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth, because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Give me a minute, over and out, drop some tape, and I'll be back with another prospect. Peace.